Hello and welcome to another episode of Do You Believe in Magic? We have just got the From Cute to Brute drop Secret Lair Commander deck. I thought we'd give it an open on screen. Let's have a little look at what we got going on in here. Ooh, I'm gonna be honest with you, I hate cracking packs. I like to leave them a good sealed, but this is now open. Let's have a look at the goods inside. No, thank you. I keep all of these. I've got a nice little collection of thank you for being part of a Secret Lair cards. I'll pop that over there. Let's have a look at this tasty little package. Let's have a look here. There's something very old school about this packaging. Something very like brown paper packages tied up in string, you know? This is one of my favorite things. Ooh, Commander series. I'd love to create a format and have it be immortalized like this. Like the person who created Commander must be like, yay, man. Oh, and I love this on the side as well. Little cutie nickel bolus there. That's the cute dragon version nickel bolus. And then on the other side, from cute to brute, and there's the big bad. Not gonna need that. Let's have a look. Cute. Oh, cutie dragons. Well, that's nice. That's going on the wall, I reckon. To brute. Is it the same picture, back and forth? It's the same picture. Well, there you go. Look at that bunch of dragons. Okay, and it's like he's growing up. There's a cutie dragon there. Little baby dragon. There's a toddler, little, what's the word, teenager dragon there with his playing his cards. And then there's emo, I don't care dragon, who's got his like Punisher t-shirt. And he's obviously listening to his iPods and his emo fringe. And then there's grown-ass man Mac Daddy Dragon with his denims on and his leather jacket. And then there's obviously the Elder Dragon. The Elder Dragon Highlander over here. I like that. That's cute. For those of us who have grown up with magic. For those who have grown up with wizards. That's cute. I mean, to be honest with you, it'd be nice to see a purple hat with stars on it. You know, somewhere in the art, just to let you know that it's the Wizards of the Coast. Gorgeous life tracker. Very pretty. Up to 40, okay. I do like a game to 100. I like to take my EDH games to 100 life, but very nice. And let's have a look at these cards. Starting off strong with Essika, God of the Tree here. She's my favorite. Now, I know this deck, how do I say, I know how this deck is built. You know what the plan is? Because the first time I saw Essika, God of the Tree, I was like, that is a Super Friends Commander. That prismatic bridge And ever since, that was one of the first commander decks I ever built, was a Prismatic Bridge Super Friends Extravaganza, where the Prismatic Bridge just flips out cards. As you can see, you've got Essica, God of the Tree here. Add 1 mana of any color. Other legendary creatures you control have vigilance and add 1 mana of any color. But in a standard deck, you need 2 of these so that you can play the real daddy. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker card. Put it onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Just every single time, every turn, put a creature on the board or a planeswalker. So if you're playing a Umori deck, then that's fantastic, because it will all be creatures. And this deck is designed so that you can, you know, you play all the 5 colors, put her out as your commander, because you might notice it's a 5-color deck. So you're going to need a 5-color commander, and this is the only 5-color card in the deck, hidden behind Essica, God of the Tree. It's interesting. Archangel Avacyn. So let's have a look at the art quickly. See, these are the display cards, which means they're a little bit thicker. How pretty. Let's pop them in the box. Pop them in the box, because you've got to put your toys away, eh? Got to put your toys away. Archangel Avacyn, gorgeous. Avacyn the Purifier on the back. There we go. Bloodline Keeper, create a 2/2 black flying vampire. Just tap, very nice. And 1 black, transform into the Lord of Lineage. Other vampire creatures you control get +2/+2. And you can still create those 2/2 flying vampires. Nice. Tasty vampire magic there. I'll tell you what I've got. Nicol Bolas the Ravager. I've got a packet of 2 draft packs of Crimson Vow that I've never opened. I might one day create myself a little vampire deck. Very nice. Planeswalker energy. Put a target creature or planeswalker card from any graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, and you can open up with that if you've managed to transform the Ravager. Little cutie. I love, that's my style of art. That's what I like to see. Of course, this isn't going to help casting our commander because it's only for Wasteland. Colorless mana. 5 mana, pay 1 life, create a 1/1 white and black human cleric creature token. So 5 of those. Do they count for devotion? No, I don't think they do. Sacrifice 5 creatures and transform Westvale Abbey into the Ormondal Profane Prince. Ormondal, the Profane Prince. Flying, lifelink, indestructible haste, 9/7. I mean, that's some powerful stuff, but he ostensibly costs 25 mana to transform. So that's a powerful card, isn't it? Then we've got the actual cards. Gorgeous foil, look at that. Oh, and it stands out from the foil as well. I love the definition here. Gorgeous. Let's get those two out of the way. Westvale Abbey, Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Unfortunately, the rest of them aren't foil, but that's okay. If he attacks with 2 people, transform him into Gideon Battleforged. I see. Is this a Gideon origin story card? I love that. Great card here for a token creation deck, Legion's Landing. Enters, create a 1/1 vampire with lifelink. When you attack with 3 or more creatures, transform it into this legendary land, add a white, and tap for 3, 2 and 1 white to create a 1/1 white vampire with lifelink. Tasty. Lots of these are split lands. And I'll be honest with you, I quite like that, because it means you get to choose. You know, you can either lay the white land if you're light, if you're land light, or use it as a board wipe. Juicy. Cosima, God of the Voyage. It also can be cast as a vehicle. I think these are the gods of Kaldheim. A lot of them might be, because there are a few reversible gods in Kaldheim. That looks to me like another origin story card. Jace, Vern's Prodigy. Transforms into the Telepath Unbound. Another one of the legendary lands, the Search for Azcanta. If you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, transform it into this legendary land. Azcanta, the Sunken Ruin. Great for searching out non-creature cards. Agra Mauling. This spell costs 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic lands. Destroy target creature. Can also be cast as just the Hagra Brood Pit. Humble tapped land. Lovely. Liliana, Heretical Healer. Another one of the origin stories here. Down at the graveyard, I think. Looks like she's about to make that deal. Defiant Necromancer. Each player discards a card for 2. Return target non-legendary creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number that you want to lose of loyalty counters. Very tasty. I'm loving that we've got a lot of these origin stories going on in here. Valky, God of Lies, really great for an opening reveal. 2 mana reveal. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent reveals their hand. Exile a creature card they revealed this way until Valky leaves the battlefield, and you can turn into that creature by paying X mana. But Tybalt, the Cosmic Imposter, is actually the one. You can play cards exiled with this card and spend mana as though it were any color to cast those spells. For +2, exile the top card of each library. For -3, exile target artifact or creature. And for -8, exile all cards from graveyards. Tasty. Him and Ashiok are my two favorites for being able to play cards from exile, because that's what I like. Voldaren Pariah. Sacrifice 3 other creatures and transform this flying vampire horror into an Eldrazi vampire. When he transforms into Abolisher of Bloodlines, target opponent sacrifices 3 creatures. Tasty. It's the Portal to Phyrexia all over again. Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh. Deals 3 or more damage this turn. Return her to the battlefield as the Roaring Flame. I mean, this is really a great deck to draft out of. You know, honestly, I feel like a lot of these would get taken elsewhere. A lot of these split color lands could be in either way. I think having bought a lot of Kaldheim, I might have a few of these already. I know I've got an Essica. Oh, we didn't see the back of that, did we? Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be reading all of them. Let's just have a look. Give them a flip. And I'm loving how multicolour this deck is as well. I do like to play a 5-colour deck. And it looks like this is going to be... Oh, and we've got 2 Arlins in here as well. Very nice. Both transforming into their wolf form. Gorgeous artwork on these. I love the artwork for the Wolves team, for the Wolf, for the Shadows over Innistrad. Some real hyper-realistic fantasy artwork. Cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities. He's a dangerous guy to have, because that means you as well. Hadana's Climb. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Then if that creature has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, transform Hadana's Climb into the Winged Temple of Ozaka. Orazka, excuse me. journey to eternity into Atzal, the cave of eternity. All the pathways. Is that all the pathways? Oh, gorgeous. I love that. Oh, all of the pathways. These are tasty. It's so nice to have the choice of land, you know? Dark Boar, Slither Boar, Henge Gate, Mist Gate, Needle Verge. And I mean, how amazing would it be if there were just 30 of these as the lands? That's so amazing. I love that. Yes. Oh, Sissay. Oh, she could be captain. She could definitely be commander. Oh, and then we're down to some non... Ooh, tasty guy. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you get an additional beginning phase after this phase. The beginning phase includes the untap, upkeep, and draw steps, so you get 2 upkeeps. into the lands. Oh, hello, you. Well, I love a world tree. I've got 4 world trees, 5, 6 world trees now, and honestly, I don't think I'll ever stop. Can never have too many world trees. Wow, look at the artwork on that. Commander Staples here. Harmonize. Tireless Provisioner, always good for a bit of mana build. Putrefy. Oh, and Reese the Redeemed. This guy's a lot of fun. For each creature token you control, put a token into play that's a copy of that creature, and that's 4 green, green, or white, white. There are a few gods in there, aren't there? Although none of the gods that require devotion. And here we go to the staples. There we go. A Chromatic Lantern, lovely. Commander Sphere, always nice. Felwar Stone. Yep. Yep. Oh, and a Meteor Golem as well. Not exactly a staple, but you know, you can tell why they slapped one of those in there. Sandstone Oracle. When he enters the battlefield, choose an opponent. If that player has more cards in hand than you, draw cards equal to the difference. Yes, I will. Thank you. A Sol Ring. Obviously, gotta have a Sol Ring in there. Because it's the... And obviously the Command Tower. Rest of these are probably just lands, aren't they? Nice. Good lands, though. Oh, wow. A wicked selection of lands in this here commander deck. Oh, anything more snowy, that'd be nice. Yes, some tri-lands as well. Oh my god. Sorry, how many tri-lands are in there? There's 1, 2, 3. 3 tri-lands. They're not going to go crazy, are they? I might swap those out for... I might put some triomes in there for myself. Another Sackland, very nice. And a Vivid Grove enters with 2 charged counters. Remove a charge counter from it to add 1 mana of any color. Another Snow here. And then we're down to the basics. And not too many basics in there as well. I'm glad to see that. 2 vampires, 3 wolves, 4 wolves, 2 pests, a beast, a plant, a human cleric, an elf warrior, a treasure. Whoa, with the tokens today. Oh, and look. That's the secret card. It's a Delver of Secrets. A foil Delver of Secrets. Lovely. What else with these tokens? Golem, Golem, Golem. Oh, a Tybalt. And an Arlen emblem. And a Chandra emblem. All the emblems. Lovely. Oh, wow. Who is that? Luca, Jace, Liliana, Chandra, Arlen, Tybalt. And Ashaya, the Awoken World token. Ooh. Tasty. I've got to be honest, I'm happy with what I've got today. It's a banging secret lair, great cards, and yeah, I'm quite happy with what they've done. I hope you've enjoyed seeing them. And I think they're still available. So if you fancy, jump on over to Secret Lair, wizards.com, and grab yourself a Commander deck. Thanks a lot for hanging out. I'll see you guys again.